Hey there YouTube, Derek359 here, cheers. Oh, sorry, wrong channel. Actually, it's AbdultheImpailler. And I've been tagged for 5 random facts by the ReverendAtomSmasher. So here's my 5 random weird facts. I like Garfield. No, I love Garfield. He is hilarious, to say the least. He's arrogant, he's a glutton, and he's got character. As a few people have commented in the past, yes, over my shoulder there are a few Garfields up there. And I have probably about another dozen stuffed Garfields of different types and sizes. I have 4 or 5 Garfield books. I have Garfield keychains. I have Garfield bookmarks. I've got a Garfield clock and other assorted Garfield items. So, yep, I love Garfield. I even have had, I should say, a cat that looked like Garfield, and yes, he loved lasagna. Random fact number 2. I like to make things. And when I say make things, I mean build things. I just finished building a new garden shed from scratch yesterday. No plans, no pre-manufactured kit, just a stack of lumber, a bunch of nails, a bunch of shingles, and my own knowledge and ability. I've also made other items in the past, like an armoire, which most people in North America would refer to as a wardrobe, but it's really called an armoire. I've built kitchen cabinets, I've built entertainment centers, I've built dressers, desks, coffee tables, end tables, nightstands, all from scratch. I design everything myself, and I start with just a raw stack of material and I go to it. So I have a various assortment of hand tools and power tools which I use, and I quite enjoy, and I find it quite relaxing actually, unless of course I do something stupid and make a stupid mistake, and then I get frustrated and want to throw things. Random fact number 3. My ancestry is from Nova Scotia. Both my parents were born and raised in Nova Scotia, and their parents were all raised in either Nova Scotia or Newfoundland. My family bloodline goes back at least 7 generations into the Maritimes. We're a family of fishers and miners and railroaders in the past, mostly fishers and miners. As a matter of fact, one part of my family on my dad's side, his ancestors were actually one of the original settling families of a small fishing village on the East Coast, and they're still there today, and that was over 200 years ago. So yay, I have some history. Fact number 4. I'm a military brat. I was raised mostly CFB Trenton in Ontario. My dad did almost 35 years military service, of which I'm proud of that fact. I went to school on military base. I lived in military headquarters or married quarters. I participated in various sports on the base. We had curling rinks, we had swimming pools, we had skating rinks, tennis courts. Hell, we even had a yacht club, and they still have a yacht club today, which not too many military bases can say they have a yacht club. CFB Trenton is more notorious these days for the fact that the fallen soldiers in Afghanistan, the Canadian ones, when they come home, that is where they fly into first, is to CFB Trenton, and then the caskets go off to whatever hometown that they're going to go to from there, down the Highway of Heroes, usually to Toronto to fly out. And I've lived in a few other bases, CFB London, CFB Uplands, but we were one of those lucky families, I guess you could say, that didn't move around an awful lot. For the family unit, it's stable, yeah, but I wish we had been transferred a bit more, because I would have loved to, if we had been transferred to Germany or England or somewhere like that, as many of the kids I grew up with did get to live in foreign countries and even other provinces. And my dad, his entire military career, except for boot camp, was in the province of Ontario, which is quite odd. And random fact number 5. I wanted to be a rock star. How many of us didn't want to? Well, probably a lot of us wanted to. Except for I had 2 big stumbling blocks. These and my voice. I could not make my hands work a guitar properly to save my life. I couldn't play the drums, couldn't play bass. I just couldn't pull it off. I tried and tried and tried and tried, didn't work. And I couldn't be the lead singer because my singing voice sounds something like a wounded frog. It's just not something that anybody wants to hear. So, you know, that dream went down the tank, and you know, I got the earrings, I had the long shaggy hair, and I had the attitude, I had all of it for wanting to be a rock god, but it just wasn't in the cards for me. So I chose a different career path, or maybe it was chosen for me instead. So that's my 5 random facts. I shall tag Defender of Reason, since we haven't seen a video from her in quite some time. Linda, get on it. Sings so much. Let's see. Vita Veritas Victoria, Irish Shaman, and Napalm the Destroyer. You've all been tagged. Now do what you're supposed to do. And cheers. Just kidding with you, Derek. Guinness.